So, like, what if people just steal your thing on your roof? Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I have two very special guests.
Dell.
And Dust Romer. We're glad to be here.
Awesome. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, so just the last few questions. Do you have any tips for keeping your things clean and organized when you're car camping? Like, how do you keep everything organized and fit everything in your car?
Again, less is better. We have a roof basket and we have some little duffel bags that are waterproof. So that's a nice way to keep stuff on you and not have to worry about the weather and not have to have it inside the car. What else do we have?
There's some, like some plastic containers that fit in the bottom part. What do you call that part? That fit behind the driver's seat and the passenger seat on the floor. Yeah, like I don't know, I couldn't think of that. No, but like some like containers of our basic stuff that we can fit there on the floor, so that when we put the seats down, the seats will go all the way flat still, because it's just a couple small containers on the floor.
But, and that's the fun of it all, is everyone's vehicle is unique. Mm-hmm. And just, the fun of designing and creating your own setup solutions. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so like, do you each have a bag like that you keep separate? And I don't understand the whole.
Yeah, so we kind of have it color coded. She has a purple duffel bag. It's waterproof for her items, and I have a green one. And then we have a third one that has medications and first aids in it. And then we have a fourth one that we keep like our food and our jet boil and any other miscellaneous camping supplies, our reusable silverware and knives and matches, all that good stuff. Mm-hmm. So basically, when we load up, we basically just throw our bed set up in the back, and we have 4 small duffel bags that go on the roof.
And the cooler.
And then our cooler goes with us, and the container for water.
So, okay, and then these things go on the roof. Because I've seen them where like they store it underneath the mattress looking thing, but yours is on the roof, is what you're saying, right?
Correct. Just because for us, we could have designed something for under the bed, but then you lose your space inside for height.
Yeah.
So we're just keeping most everything on the roof.
Okay, there's another.
Yeah, so we just put it up. Yeah, we just put it up there.
So like, what if people just steal your thing on your roof?
So I know I've asked that, but we figured if somebody's like there, we will see them. I mean, they would, we'll see if they're like stealing our stuff, but nobody has.
No, we haven't had issues. I have a strap that straps it on so it doesn't fly off while you're driving. So they would have to like get through the strap. So you probably hear them. Sometimes we've decided not to leave it on the roof, and they easily just set them in the front seats.
Oh yeah, we do that too. Like if we're at a rest stop, we'll just put the stuff, between the floor, behind the seats, and in the front seats and the floor. Everything fits up front just fine.
Okay, like Tetris, basically.
Yeah, and Dustin loves Tetris. He's pretty good at that.
Awesome. Okay. Yeah, keeping things clean and organized. Awesome. Okay, so I know you've gone car camping and you've gone camping in a tent, right? So what are your pros and cons of, car camping versus camping in a tent?
So I think one of the cons about car camping is that if like you're at a spot, like I was thinking about this for an upcoming trip, we won't really be able to set out our awning and stuff because we're going to need to use the car to drive places. So, it's kind of a little bit of a hassle, like you won't be able to set things up or leave things set up for a few days. Like you have to make sure everything is contained and before you can use the car to go anywhere, as versus to tent camping, and you just leave your tent there and everything just stays there for the weekend or however long you're there. But the flip side of that is the car camping, you can go a night here, a night there, a night somewhere else, and not have to worry about setting your tent up at 3 different times, taking it down, and it's just super easy.
How about you, Dust? Any pros and cons of car camping versus camping in a tent?
Yeah, I feel that overall it's just a little bit simpler. It changes your mindset.
The car camping?
It changes your mindset as far as like, okay, you're a little more conscientious of how much you take and what you take. It just keeps it a little bit simpler and streamlined versus tent camping. You load your whole car up of stuff that you're going to take out and set up when you get there. And you spend half a day setting up your little tent city with all of your amenities from home, and enjoy it for a day and spend another day tearing it all down.
Yeah,
so like,
tear down.
So what do you guys prefer? Car camping or tent camping?
Car camping.
I mean, we prefer car camping, and we we've done a lot, thought about a lot of ways to use our car, and we feel like that is one of the best, biggest things we use our car for with our travels. So we've gotten really accustomed to it. But of course, we did go tent camping last year with my family, and that was enjoyable too.
Yeah, definitely
so,
not against it.
no, not at all. But yeah, just for
Just
us
the
personally.
simplicity and the ease. Is the thing. Like if you're on the road, or you want to take a trip that's going multiple places, like your bed's always there ready to go, and you can just make your own schedule. If you get tired, you just pull over somewhere and hop in bed for a little bit. Or if you get somewhere late, it doesn't matter. You don't stress like, oh, we gotta unload the car, set up at least our tent and some things before we can go to bed. You just hop in the back and go to bed.
Nice. Okay, so is there anything you wish you would have known before your first car camping trip? Because I haven't done it yet, so I want to know, is there anything you wish you would have known before your first car camping trip?
I was thinking about, early on, we didn't really have screens or like a blackout thing to black out light when we were inside. So, and I wake up easily. For me, when I'm in my house, I can't have any lights on, or else I can't go to sleep. So the first few trips, I was like, oh, I can't sleep because of these lights. Well, now we know that we need screens to block out the light when we're inside the car. I mean, that just makes sense, but our first couple times we didn't do that, and it wasn't the greatest sleep for me. So I think that was my thing.
Yeah, I mean, there's always details, and the beautiful thing about internet and people such as yourself and these channels is you can do a lot of research to be able to find those things out ahead of time. But I think at the same time, it's all part of the adventure and the freedom and the fun to figure it out as you go, and to have kind of the, what do they call, the metamorphosis effect. Let it just take its own course and develop over time.
Okay, awesome. Sounds good. Okay, thanks for all these tips. You guys did awesome. I'll have to edit a bajillion things out of there, but it's all good. I hope everything recorded. I don't know. I guess I'll find out.